Are you having service problems getting your security system fixed by your provider that you're in a contract with, whether it be Brinks, ADT, Vivint, some huge company like that? Stick around. I'm going to tell you real quick what to do. Okay, so we've been in the security business for about 20 years. Still family owned. When I hit 3,000 customers, we're going to stop. We just, as a small family business, cannot handle any more customers. However, I'm on all types of forums online, and I'm going to post 2 links below. There are complaints pages by customers like you who've gotten into a long-term contract, usually 3 or 5 years. Hardly ever do they just allow you to purchase the equipment up front. However, there are some caveats to that. But 16 years ago, we started offering no contract services. We didn't feel like locking you into a contract was in your best interest, especially when we can get you the equipment for about a third the cost of everyone else. And the secret about this, not this particular one, well, this actually falls under the same category, is they use the same equipment that we do. Now, not Vivint. They've kind of gone off on their own. Their equipment can't be monitored by anybody else. Nobody else can service it. Their equipment's really kind of a one-off. I personally wouldn't use or buy a car that I can only drive on 1% of the roads. But that's a whole other story. But you can look at the link below as far as Vivint's complaints page, and you'll see what I'm referencing. But there's a number of people who have low battery issues, false alarm issues, panels not responding issues, and they can't get it fixed. And in defense of these companies, I will give you something that's kind of the defense of what they're going through. Since the problem virus thing, it's been really hard to hire people with certain skill sets, and even people that will show up on a regular basis and be there. We've not experienced the issue quite as much because of the way we do our business. Pretty much everything is in-house. We rarely do installations. We'll do commercial installations for access control and those types of things. But this is one of the main culprits, this and door window sensors, why you're in a contract. You're in a contract because these companies want to keep you for 5 years. They want to charge you an exorbitant amount per month. And if you change, move, open anything at all, then you void your warranty. And they want you to void your warranty because then they're not responsible for what happens after that. I'm going to show you, and now this is a very standard motion sensor. You will find exactly the same equipment used by companies like Brinks, ADT, a lot of companies. One of the main things that goes faulty or bad is a battery inside of a motion sensor. I'm going to show you how easy it is to open the motion sensor. This is what I took out yesterday from a customer, and I'm talking to you before I go into work this morning. But it's literally a tab on the bottom. You depress the tab, the back opens up, and look, you've got AAA batteries. They're as easy to change as any toy that your kids may have or that your grandkids may have. They're not hard to do. When you're finished, put the clips back on the top, push it together, and it works fine. Same thing with door sensors. They're even easier to change. A lot of them are the CR2032 batteries in them. Very common batteries. You can pick them up at any Walmart, any convenience store, just about. Same ones in a lot of clickers on your cars. Don't get into a contract over service. And if you're having problems with these companies, this is what you need to know. You are not alone. There are thousands of complaints online with people who have low batteries, panels not responding, they're having issues with them, and they can't get these companies to come out and service them. Here's your course of action. Start keeping letters of correspondence. Email, and if you call, keep a record of the call and turn them into the local Better Business Bureau. The Better Business Bureau does keep records of this. One of the links below, the Vivint's complaints page, a lot of people have had success going through the Better Business Bureau to get the problems taken care of. Same thing with ADT. A lot of people have had success with the Better Business Bureau helping them get things taken care of. But keep the records, because if you have enough complaints and you terminate your account or stop paying, then you have some recourse to say, hey, we tried, your service didn't work, and we left. Now, you do need to know this before you just go off to another provider or call someone like us and say, hey, I want you to take over my panel. And quite often we can take over ADT or we can take over Brinks panels. But before you do that, you need to know that those companies, in order for another reputable company to take over your service, they must release your serial number. It's an IMEI number. Most of those panels come with a little card inside of them, which is the same thing that's inside of your cell phone. The IMEI number will either work with like Verizon, Sprint, one of the cell phone companies, and those serial numbers have to be released by your current provider in order for another provider to take it over. So don't get premature and find someone else to take over your service for you. And these are the kind of panels we can take over here. Here's a couple pictures of them. A 2 gig, a Go Control 2, a qolsys panel, which some of the main companies put their brand on this, but your panel will look like one of these two, either the qolsys 2 panel or the IQ4 panel. And then there's a number of other ones. There's the Simon, the GE Simon XT, or the Vista Simon XT, XTI, XTI5. There's a Concord 4, and then there's a Vista. All these panels have been used by the other companies for years. If you're in a contract, generally we can help you take this over, but make sure you don't get premature, dump the company before you keep records and you get them to release your IMEI number. Please, please, please like and subscribe. We appreciate you as customers so much, and it really helps our channel to get the word out to other folks that need it. If you will, right there, like and subscribe. Thank you so much.